My name is Emily. I'm the reference librarian for the Preble County District Library, and today we're going to do a lesson on intermediate computer skills. So we have started at the desktop of the computer, which, as you may remember, is where it all begins. The desktop has two main features, the icons and the taskbar. The icons represent shortcuts to programs installed on the computer, and the taskbar contains icons of frequently used computer programs. It also contains icons for programs that are currently open on your computer. Most computers, though, have far more programs installed than you may think. All of Windows programs can be located by opening the Start menu at the bottom left. If you have an older version of Windows, this may look a little bit different, but your Start menu will always be in the bottom left-hand corner. So we'll click on it once with our left mouse button to open it. I encourage you to, on your own time, explore many of the features that are in your Start menu, but there are some that are particularly useful. Real quick, I'll point out the Settings menu. Okay, your Start menu will be in alphabetical order. You go down to S. And then you can see all the options you have here. If you're having issues with your internet, if you need some options for ease of access, like if you're hard of hearing and you need if you have issues seeing and you need someone to narrate your movements or to magnify your screen, and if you need to update the computer, and you can also see what devices you have attached to it. So those are just a few of the options in your Settings menu. We'll close out of that. Okay, I also wanted to point out the search option on your taskbar, which in this case is identified by a tiny icon of a magnifying glass. Sometimes you will see an actual search bar there next to the magnifying glass. Sometimes you won't see anything there. However, you can still click on the Start menu and type in what you're looking for. Let's say we wanted to look for, we wanted to see if we could find Skype on this computer. So we click on our Start menu and we start typing. Then as you start typing, your search box shows up. Then you can see that it comes up in your matches. You can also search the web for it. You can look in documents to see which documents have that word. So it may look a little bit different, but your search option is always there. Now we'll talk a little bit about opening and running programs. Running a program and opening a program mean the same thing. In general, when the cursor becomes a hand, you'll see the cursor moving around the screen. If you find something and you can click directly a link and you can click directly on it, the cursor will turn into a small white hand with the index finger extended. And that indicates that the document, icon, whatever, can be opened with one left mouse click. The arrow, as it appears now, indicates that you will double click to open the program. As an example, we'll click twice quickly to open Microsoft Word. Okay. Now we'll talk a little bit about saving things to your computer. We'll start with a view of the File Explorer. This comes installed on every computer, every Windows computer anyway, and it's indicated by this small manila folder down here. So you click once on that to open it, and then you'll see then you'll see all these folders on the side. And desktop downloads, documents, pictures, music, and videos are all folders that come pre-started on the computer. They're already there when you buy it. And the folders on a computer are used to organize and store individual files. Files would be considered individual Word documents, individual song files, individual photos, all that stuff. And it's possible to, when you have a folder, we'll use the pictures folder as an example. You'll see that it already comes with two pre-created folders in it. So we'll click on one of those. And then if you're not quite sure, because sometimes it's difficult to find something if you're not sure what folder you're in, but we can look up here at the top of the screen and tell that we are in the Saved Pictures folder, which is part of the larger Pictures folder. And the Pictures folder is a part of the larger This PC folder that encompasses everything. Now you can choose to save things to your desktop, and then anytime you're on the desktop, you'll see that file there. When you download something from the internet, it automatically goes to your downloads folder unless you want to move it. It goes there first, and then you can move it somewhere else if you wish. All right, so we will go ahead and close out of that, and we're going to do a sample file and then practice saving it and finding it. So again, we'll double-click on Microsoft Word to open it. We'll just open up a blank document real quick. Then once you have Word open, just type a few sentences in it. Okay, so we've got it typed. And we'll go over to the left under the File tab. We click once on that, and then you can choose either Save or Save As. Save will automatically create a copy of the document in your document folder. Save As, it's a little bit easier to choose where you want to save the file. So we'll click on Save As. And then if you have any recent folders on the computer that have been accessed, it'll show you them here in case you want to save your file to one of those, which in this case we want documents. So we'll click on that, and it opens up a separate window so you can save your file in the pre-created documents folder. So we'll just call it hello, click on save, and then all right, we'll close out of it and we're back to our blank screen. So let's say that we want to find hello, but we're not sure where we saved it. So we'll go down to our search bar. We'll click on the magnifying glass, and we'll type in the word hello. When you type in something to search for a document, it doesn't have to be the title of the document. It can be any word in the document, and the computer will still find it. Okay. So the computer found it for us, so we click once to open it, and there it is. Now, if we know where it is, we'll get back to our Documents folder by opening up the File Explorer down here, and then you can see all your folders over here on the left. So we click on Documents, and there's hello. All right, so we've decided that we're done with the file hello, and we're going to go ahead and delete it. To delete a file, highlight the file that you want to delete, and then right-click on it. Use your right mouse button. And then it comes up with this menu, and towards the bottom is delete. So we click on that, and it's been deleted. Only it hasn't actually been deleted. It's gone to the recycle bin. The recycle bin is usually in the upper left-hand corner of the computer, of your desktop. So we double-click on that, and we see hello. Now, recycle bin's kind of like limbo. When you delete something, it stays in the recycle bin until you delete it from the recycle bin. But you can always get it back until you delete it from the recycle bin. So we'll right-click on hello, and then we get a menu. And on some computers, this option will be called restore, but on this computer, it's undo delete. So we click on that. Then as you see, it's not in the recycle bin anymore. So we click out of that. We open up the File Explorer, and we go back to our Documents folder, and we can see that Hello has been restored. Right, now we want to practice creating a folder to put Hello in. So you'll go to the main folder that you want to put your folder in. So we'll stay in Documents, and then right-click anywhere in your white space. And it gives you another menu, and towards the bottom is New, and it allows you to select Folder. Then it automatically creates the folder for you. New folder is highlighted so you can give the folder another name. So we'll call the folder Sample. Okay. And then once you've typed it in, click anywhere in your white space to save the name change. So we'll go ahead and put Hello in there. We can do this one of two ways. We can right-click on Hello to bring the menu up and do Cut. Cut is useful if you want to move one copy of something from one folder to another. Copy you would do if you want to make an exact copy of that document. So we'll cut it, and then we'll open up the sample folder by double-clicking, and then once again we'll right-click anywhere in our white space, and then we get a paste option. So we paste, and then there's Hello. We can also drag and drop a document. So to do that, make sure that the document you want to move is highlighted. Then hold down your left mouse button and slowly drag your finger towards the folder that you want to put it in. We'll just put it back in the main Documents folder for now. So you move it over that folder, and then when it says Move to Documents underneath, you can just go ahead and let go of your mouse. You've dropped it. And then we open up Documents, and we find Hello again. So now we'll go ahead and delete Hello from the computer. So do delete, close out of your Documents folder. I prefer to close folders as I go, otherwise things get confusing. And then open up your recycle bin, and you'll find Hello there. So we right-click to bring up that menu, and then we empty recycle bin. We click on Yes, and now Hello is no longer on the computer. So on your computer, you will have an option of several different places to save items. Not just in folders, but you'll have the option to save it to the computer or to a portable storage device. So if you wanted to save something to your computer, I'll bring up File Explorer again to show you. If you save anything to one of these folders, it's referred to as saving it to your C drive, because your C drive is what holds everything on the computer, also called your hard drive. However, and then here's a link to it under this PC if you ever need it. However, you can also save it to other storage devices. The one you'll most commonly see these days is what's called a flash drive. And for your computer to recognize that, there will be a small port somewhere on the computer, usually square-shaped, and then you would plug your document in. Okay, and then sometimes the flash drive will open in a separate window. Go ahead and close out of that. But then when you go back to your File Explorer and look on the left side, on your left side menu, you'll see, depending on which hole you plug the flash drive into, it could be D drive, E drive, F drive, or G drive generally. In this case, it's D drive. And then it'll show you the name of the flash drive with the drive after it. So and then you click on click on the name of the flash drive or any of the folders in the flash drive to see what's in it. And then from here you can attach it to a file if you need to. You can open up a file, you can modify it, you can do anything you would be able to do if the file was saved to the computer. So now we'll talk a little bit about uploading and downloading documents. In general, upload means to transfer a file from a storage device to a computer or an electronic device. Download refers to the act of copying data from a larger computer system to a personal computer. And the steps of uploading and downloading differ from computer to computer and website to website, but the general process is described below. So, to upload a document, make sure that you have, if you have it on a storage device, make sure the storage device is inserted into the computer. So, as an example of uploading, we'll click once on our internet browser to open it. So we open up the email. And then click on Compose. And then we click on Attachments. Then when you click on Attachments, the file will come, the screen will come up linking you to your File Explorer. So all of the folders on the computer that you can upload from will be on the left side as usual. So we'll go over to the left side and find the file we want. In this case, I'm going to use the flash drive. So we click on the flash drive, we open the file on the flash drive, and then open a random thing. So when you double click on that file, it automatically attaches it to your email. And then you have just uploaded something. Okay. Now to download, we'll use an image search as an example. Okay, so I type in Google Images, and this is a great place to look if you just need a picture of something. So look up Google Images, and just for fun, I'll look up a picture of a kitten. So we find the picture of the kitten that we want, and when we find the picture, we right-click on it again to get a menu, and then we do Save Picture As. And then the File Explorer pops up again asking you where you want to save it. Now, it automatically, it defaults, because it's a picture file, it defaults to the picture folder. But you can choose any of these places on the side, any of these folders on the side to save it. So we'll do Documents, and then just rename it Kitten, and then Save. And then we'll close out of the internet, close out of that, and then open up our File Explorer again. And we open up Documents, and there's the kitten picture. And then that is considered downloading something from the internet. All right, now to wrap up, I'd like to show you one more trick that might come in handy when you're using your computer. It is called print screen. All computer keyboards will have the print screen button somewhere. The laptop I'm using now has it along the top row with the function keys, F1 and F2 and so forth. A lot of other keyboards will have it on the bottom row with the space bar and Control and Alt and all that stuff. So what happens when you hit the print screen button is, well, nothing happens, or it looks like nothing happens, but it does. So go ahead and press that button. And then we're going to open up Paint. which is a very basic graphics program that comes pre-installed on computers. So we have a blank screen in Paint, and then since we took a picture of our screen, we have an option to paste up here. So we paste. And then the picture of your screen appears. Now, usually you just want to save one thing that's on the screen. We'll just save the Windows picture for now. So to do that, click on Crop. And then use your mouse to draw a square around it. And then when you're satisfied that's the area you want to crop, click on Crop again. And then Save. We'll do Save As. And these are different picture formats you can use. We'll do JPEG. And then this time the computer lets us choose which folder we want to save it in. So we'll put it in Pictures. And we'll just leave it untitled. And print screen is handy if you have something awkwardly formatted on your computer and you can't print it out correctly, or there's some kind of security feature on the computer that won't allow you to print, and it's just kind of a handy thing to have. All right, that concludes our lesson. If you have any questions, you can leave comments on our Facebook page. We do Ask a Librarian every Wednesday, 1 to 4. You can also give me a direct call at 937-456-5562. Thank you. Have a good day.